So, I was dating this guy. Yeah, I knew when I finished campus, I'm going to settle down. I was ready for that step in my life.
Like marriage?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. This is new.
I have a question because it seems like I'm living under a rock. Who the hell came up with the concept of dating?
Hello and welcome to the Magnetica podcast. This is a podcast by two 20-something friends, Kim and Phil. We catch whatever life throws at us and try to make sense of it by sharing our thoughts and opinions. Magnetica will be full of great moments, so many oops, ifs, laughters, and tears of maneuvering life as young African women. If you want to have a great time and share in our experiment, tag along. Let's journey on together.
Okay, so the next pointer is dating for fun, which Gracie has touched a little bit on that. And let me say, you guys, I may have experienced dating for fun. It is not fun. So, I was dating this guy. Yeah, I knew when I finished campus, I'm going to settle down. I was ready for that step in my life.
Like marriage?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. This is new. Yeah, I don't think I've ever told anyone apart from him, obviously.
Did you just say marriage?
Yes, I was.
He was ready to settle down at the campus.
I was.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes. And it's because also in my larger extended family, our girls got married younger, like 25, 26. I think 26 was usually the latest. But, okay, maybe not like immediately get married after campus, but I was in 2 years, I would have, like in my head, I was ready to settle down with this guy.
Yeah.
So maybe we were going to figure out the time and everything. Unfortunately, we broke up and it was messy and we were not on the same page. That was the lowest point in my life because I realized that immediately we broke up, he got someone else engaged and everything. And it was just like, I know you hear in songs, like, I think Selena has sung a song where 2 months you moved on and got married and everything.
You to love me.
Yes.
I like that song.
I really love that song.
Says, in 2 months you replaced me like it was
What?
Exactly what happened. Mine was not even 2 months. I think I was replaced when in the relationship. So yeah, it was bad. And that's the first time also I was like, oh, so we were just dating for fun. It's when it came across, and obviously my next relationship was for fun. I was not ready to be alone. I just jumped into something, but then it didn't work out. You know, sometimes when you're hurting, you're not even able to be there for that person. So it just ended very, very quickly. But that's the first time I experienced that. Yeah, man, people out here date for fun. They just be like, hey, you know what? Kim is such a pretty girl. Me, I just want to check. I dated Kim, and they're not even thinking that long term. Yeah, so not wanakujanga na agenda mingi. That's what I discovered. So sit down and have a conversation with that person so that you can know, are we walking in the same direction or tuko hivi? Because for me, I think I assumed, but I say that I wasn't stupid thinking that, because the actions, how we communicated, everything was leading to a long-term commitment. Man, I wasn't even ready to introduce my parents. Staki kulia, nilihil, but
Yeah, I'm sure.
yeah, yes, it's been a long journey.
Your parents? Oh my God.
Yeah, and from that point is when honestly I realized that some guys will just get you for fun, and you have to know, especially girls, unajua sikubali kutumika. Jua mnaenda wapi. Kama wewe unajua unataka settle in a long-term commitment, just find out if also the guy is headed in the same direction. The sooner you know, the better, because the more you're in the relationship, the more you become invested emotionally, and then when you break up, it just breaks you. It it breaks you.
Ah,
It
yeah.
broke me, but I'm stronger now.
You're stronger now.
Found myself.
I have a question because
Yeah.
it seems like I'm living under a rock.
Mhm.
Who the hell came up with the concept of dating? I don't get it. Because as Africans, we know our roots, right? If you want to get married, it's very clear. The guy will go to the parents. He states his intentions, right?
Yeah.
So he makes it open. That way he's even accountable, to her and
Yeah.
to whatever that will, because you've involved other people. But it's not just about involving other people, but you stating your intentions holds you accountable, and it also shows that you clearly know what you want.
Yeah.
And after that, it is considered courtship, because you already know this is ending up in marriage. That is the whole point of meeting someone and starting a life with them. Sasa, dating. And in the other side, there's someone who's 11 years old and has a boyfriend. I have no idea.
11 years old?
Yes.
Yeah.
Even 9.
People were dating in Burma.
They have boyfriends and they break up, they start crying.
Let me stop laughing because they're really truly.
Because they go through the heartbreak so bad, it scars them for life. So they start creating these facade around relationships even as they grow up. Sasa, they have, let's say they dated this person when they were 9, this person when they were 11, when they were 15, 18, and then now they like different things about this person. So the older they get, they are looking for those individual attributes in one person. So even in the dating, what they are calling dating is, I really like this chick because she was funny like this one. This one was smart like this one, but she doesn't look as hot as this one.
Yeah.
So they want the whole package. And if you missing one, they will go get that the less 10% from someone else, because they are looking for what they created in their head of what should be perfect or what is ideal for them. It started from the wrong foundation. So I still don't understand, if you're in a relationship with someone, if you yourself, you're alone and you don't know where you're seeing yourself in 3 years, how the hell will you see when you're 2? When you're 2 people?
That's why I was shocked that Miss Phil was ready to settle down. Because me after campus, hey, did I even know what I wanted to do after
Exactly
campus?
the point. Yeah.
No?
You don't
I didn't
even
know.
You're willing to, you're not just jumping in, just trying. You'll figure it out, like, I'll do this. If this won't work, I'll do this. How do you drag along someone through all that unless you're both in the same space? You're willing, you're like, you know what, I need to figure my shit out. He also needs to figure his shit out.
So do it together.
We'll do it together. We'll figure our individual shit as we figure this wholesome thing together. It is a very foreign concept to me. It will forever remain
A foreign concept.
to me.
Never.
Forever.
To never penetrate my
Dating,
brain.
is
If you
from the
meet,
Western
if you have a relationship with someone,
culture.
if it's a guy and you come in and introduce me, hey Grace, this is my girlfriend. I'm like, okay. And then they see the actions. You're financially, you're doing it together. You're starting projects together. It's a clear indication you want this for the long term, right? However, this is my girl. Yo, I saw her. I liked her. And so do you see this woman having your kids? I'm like, damn, kids. We haven't even reached there. Just chill. I'm like, then what are you doing with her? Like, you're wasting each other's time. That is my opinion. So my opinion is, if you're in a relationship, you give it your all. You're 100. They bring their 100. You bring your 100. You do it together. There's no 50-50. You bring your 100, and that is where the fear comes in. You get, because how am I going to give you my all and I don't feel safe in this relationship? And so you start playing the games again, and it's all back to square one. I don't know if you'll ever strike a balance on that. I have no idea if you'll ever strike a balance on that.
I have a friend of mine who just got engaged, and she did a Russia. Eva, hi. So Eva.
My shout out.
Yeah, she told me something that I also sat back, and it hit me. Like, there's a part we skip obviously, even for me, at that particular time, when I was saying, I'm ready for a long-term commitment, it's only when you finish campus, when you're going through campus. I think we mentioned it in our Growing Apart podcast episode. When you are in campus and then when you finish is when you're on a self-awareness journey. And I think that's one of the things we skip. Before you get to meet this person, have you known yourself? Are you on that self-awareness journey? Because for me, I realized I skipped that part, and that's why I really like to say that you don't show 100%, and I wasn't showing up 100%. It's not sometimes that you don't want to, it's just that you can't because you haven't become that.
You don't even know what
you don't even know exactly.
It's true.
Yeah, so I think it's very important. There is a maturity that should come so that you can be ready for dating. That maturity is what these kids need to be taught. And if you look at parents, they keep quiet about this issue. If you look at the teachers, they keep quiet. The only thing they'll tell you, stay away from boys, they'll make you pregnant. The same thing to the church. The same thing. It's only when you maybe are lucky to have an auntie or older cousin who will sit down with you and have a deeper conversation and try to tell you,
and be honest with you.
Marriage is not every single day that you're happy. It's a choice. It's a I think for me, when I started realizing those things is when I was like, okay, I'm not ready. When I was saying I'm ready those many years ago, I also wasn't sure what I was ready for. The only thing I know, I was ready for a long-term commitment, and it wasn't dating for fun on my side. So I think there is a part of self-awareness which we should be taught.
For the
should be in the curriculum.
You know what I totally believe when it comes to self-awareness, as long as you will it for yourself, that you're willing to know you and to accept you, to reach to a point where you accept you, the universe will find a way to bring those, either be it a tragedy or inspiration. Whatever way, it will bring you into a space where it will force you to start choosing you. Because as I said, when I was in the space of I really want someone, mine was circumstantial. It started circumstantial, then it ended up as choice. So I really wanted to be in it, but it didn't happen. So I ended up choosing, let me just focus
let
me.
me go. Do your thing.
Let me just do me. There are other people who it will be like, I know I am not ready. I know I have a lot of baggage and it will not be healthy. Let me just focus on me first. And then there are others who it will be out of experience. Where they will get into one, and in there, that is when they discover, holy shit, I was not ready for this whole situation at all. So as long as you will it for yourself, I'm 100% sure the universe will find a way for you to reach the point where you will meet you, you will learn you, you will love you, and you'll accept you. And you'll be in a space where you're so free, whether or not you're in a relationship, you'll still be at peace with yourself. And that's the whole point.
That
that's
is
the
the
whole
best
point.
thing.
Yeah.
Do you know you can actually get into a relationship when you're unhealthy and then the guy is healthy and then you're not ready for the good ones?
Please don't point fingers at me.
Watu hapa hivi. You know there's a song by Taylor Swift called Midnight Rain.
Yes.
And she literally said he wanted it comfortable, but she wanted that pain. And I'm like, that cannot be me.
Let me tell you, it's not that you choose the pain, it's just
it goes back to self-awareness and just being grounded. Because now if you're not grounded, have you ever noticed suddenly you like someone and then you just see them talking to someone and insecurity? And there's nothing like, you have to be grounded. So that by the time the wrong person is coming, you can smell the hell out of them and kick them out.
And when you see that it's something good, it has potential, you accept it. You accept, because you'll end up being the toxic one in that relationship. No one wants to be everyone always wants to talk how the other person ndo alikuwa toxic. Hutaki kusema where your toxicity came in. So you should self-awareness is also not just about you. It makes you healthy for other people too. It helps you also know, for you identify what is good for you, what is not.
Yeah.
And when you get the right thing, you won't fuck it up because you know you.
Yeah.
And speaking of long-term commitments and people doing all the right things, what do you guys think about living together but you're not married, cohabiting? And
Hey, man.
I'll tell you what I think, yeah? First of all, I don't understand the whole concept. And, no offense to anyone who's doing it.
Yeah.
When I say
What
I
a
don't
lot.
understand...
Too many people are checking out. Too many people checking out.
Oh my god, it's saying checking up as if it's camping. You're camping together, but like you're married, but you're not. I don't understand it. Like I don't understand the concept. The concept does not get into my head. How it works. What is this?
You're living
exactly
with your boyfriend, not your husband.
Yeah,
I'm living with
it's-
my boyfriend.
You know how you remember how when you're in a situationship,
Yeah.
it's like
It's
we like each other, we flirt a lot, but there's a thing, but it's not official.
yeah.
But there's a thing, and I'm sure there's something, but it's not official. One day it will be made official. So I feel like that's what cohabiting is. It's like a situationship with your roommate. So it's like, of course, you're dating. It's
Well
clear.
said.
It's clear that this is your boyfriend and this is your girlfriend. You've made that clear.
Yeah.
And you're like, we talk about babies. We talk about our future.
We split the bills.
We split the bills.
Yeah.
We do all that.
Yeah.
But
We show up to events together.
we
We do everything married people do.
Yes, even our parents know that we're together,
Yeah.
etc. But we've never explicitly talked about marriage, or he's never popped the question. If you're waiting for him to, or she's never popped the question, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm laughing because Gracie, in her head, she's already thinking
What's the question? Are you gonna pop the question?
I can read her mind. So
Yeah.
there's not that certainty of, we're getting married is not there. That certainty of we're actually committed to this is not there. You're just looking for other two signs like, oh, we cook together, we stay together. In fact, we have 2 kids now together.
This is
But
new.
it's not clear. So it's a situationship, but you're living together, but you're not committed, but you're committed.
So let me ask you, what does the law say about all of this? Is it legal? The law is the law. Marriage is
How many illegal things are there in the world? But it's not. I don't think cohabiting is illegal. It's
So-
just that.
So, a few years back, there was a post, but it wasn't official. I confirmed it. People were proposing that if you're cohabiting with your partner and it reaches 6 months. Oh, it was a bill. It was a bill that was proposed, but it wasn't passed. Yeah. So that if you live with your partner for 6 months, you're considered married according to the law. But currently, it is not. It is not. However, what would happen is if you've been living with someone for a long time and maybe you have a family and stuff and things don't work out and you want to go, there's no divorce. You're not married.
You don't have a marriage.
I don't even understand.
You don't have a marriage.
So the thing is, you have built a life together, but now you want to go separate ways, and maybe let's say you want to know how you're going to take care of the kids, make sure they're okay, or maybe one party is not willing to take care of the kids, be it the wife or the husband. Either way, you can go to court and submit documents that show you have been together. For example, if you've purchased any property together, even big bills, receipts, if you keep them, and you show, if you even share any bank accounts together, any legal document that can show, and it should be consistent in a period of time, you can show that truly you have been together. So the court will decide to treat you as separate entities, but for the kids' sake, so that's where the family court comes in. For the kids' sake, they put the kids first, not you two. So what if you were the husband, the father of the kids, and you used to pay the fees, and you're not married, but you're separated, the lady can go to court and show that you're the one who has been paying the bills, and demand that you continue paying the bills.
But
You
I
understand?
imagine gathering all that evidence.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
why I'm like,
Instead of
Too
just
much work.
chamoying a marriage
The marriage
certificate.
certificate, yeah.
And then you know
Yeah.
what I'm
Dangerous.
wondering is, imagine you're
why
sick.
is it so common? It's that thing of not involving your parents. But you know, even
But that way
I
it's
don't
so
know.
common. But before we think about that,
Casualness.
I'm thinking about,
being too casual.
imagine if you're sick and you've lived with this person for like, I don't know, 5 years, and you truly like each other, you love each other, but then why are you not married? So,
It's too final.
yeah, this person becomes,
Marriage.
yeah, alafu in the ICU. And then maybe someone needs to make a decision on whether sijui ya what is removed or what is removed.
Yeah.
So wewe utakuwa next
You
of
know,
kin?
no.
Hautakuwa. So you won't make the decision. They'll call someone else.
They'll
Like
call,
Either
yeah.
brother,
Mother,
sister, your mom,
yeah.
your dad.
Yep.
Even and I don't think you'll even be, maybe you won't even be let in like as a family
Yeah.
members. Yeah, because
Yeah.
you don't have a marriage certificate.
You're not legally married.
You're not legally married.
Wow.
That's exactly what happened. I don't want it to be a controversy. Context. I don't want to wake up trending. Context. What happened? What happened with Lillian and Abel?
Oh,
It's
governor.
the governor,
Mm.
Mutua guy.
Yeah.
They were not legally married. You know that they were partners.
Oh.
So when they broke up, and it was a whole whatever.
Yeah.
I remember there's a part. I don't know if it was the lawyer. There's a part where Mutua was demanding that she returns everything.
Yeah, I
That
remember.
yeah, right.
Being mentioned. Yeah.
And people were like, no, you can't do that. And there's a lawyer that said, according to the constitution, as long as you're not married, he has every right to go to court and tell her to bring everything back. And they had already built a life together. They were partners, but not in the eyes of the law. You see how tricky? You see how tricky? Man.
No cohabiting, as in the revelation.
Not that you asked why is it so common.
Yeah.
I have a friend who, I remember her thought process at the time when she was making that decision. And it was from a point of, I need to secure this man. Yeah, I need to secure this man.
This man securing or securing?
No, see, now from her point of view, I need to secure this man.
Yeah.
So you move in. Right? So today, toothbrush.
Marking your territory.
Yeah, tomorrow,
Ah.
one outfit. You stay one night.
Yeah.
Then it becomes 3.
Yeah.
Then it becomes a week. Then now you're staying there for good.
And then
And
you're
then
like,
you get a kid.
why are we paying rent in 2 separate houses? Then now you move in.
Yes. And then now they got
that
to,
in movies.
That happens a lot.
yes.
Yeah.
And then she got a kid, and they're still together and they're fine. But you know, the guy has never proposed to date because he was, I don't know if he's feeling, I don't know what's going on. But why is it so common? Sometimes it's that, it's like I said, situationship.
Yeah.
Tulijipata tu.
Well,
Wekana toothbrush yako
first
kwa-
of all, what I have learned, please let okay. As much as girls make the first move,
Yeah.
I insist, context. No one take me out of context. This is my own personal choice and preference. Okay, I am old-fashioned like that. I would highly prefer the guy to make the initiative. If he wants you to move in, let him be the one to ask you, I want you to move in with me. Because when you start marking your territory, leaving your toothbrush one day, the next you're leaving shoes, you're leaving your hair everywhere. When things don't work out, I'm 100% sure when he's defending himself and you're having that fight or breaking up, he will say, I never asked you to move in anyway.
Oh.
Or I never asked you, you've never met my family. I've never taken you to any of my
Red
families,
flag.
you know.
From experience, red flag. What?
He will say all these things, and he will be like, when have I ever, even when it reaches to proposal and stuff, he'll be like, have I ever asked you to be my, have I ever told you, let's do this together? Have I ever asked you to be the mother of my kids?
Where?
This was a slip up. You're pregnant now. I'm not ready to be a father. Did I ever tell you I want to be a father?
Where?
Have you ever had that discussion?
Where?
We are doing this right now because it's fun and I love having you around. I love your company. You cook for me. I can
do all
say
the laundry.
you do all the laundry.
Wifey duties.
You do wifey duties. Yeah. But even if it's not just about the duties, even if they're actually friends, like it's genuine friendship,
Yeah.
there is a line where you are my friend and I genuinely love you as my friend. However, the vision I have of the wife I want to have, the kind of family I want to have, I can't have it with you. And they can't say that to your face.
Because now
I
I do that. Cause
I think it's because even them, they're feeling.
just tell me, bro.
No, it's
They
not
can't.
that. I don't
It's
think
not
it's
that
that
simple.
easy.
It's not
Because
that
they're getting the
simple.
benefits.
No, it's not just
It's
about the
because
benefits.
you've
Because
invested
they-
also, like.
you
The guy
have
has invested.
costs.
you have both
Yeah.
invested, and at the same time they genuinely care about you. It's not like they were using you, you know.
Yeah.
They were not.
They do care about
They were not using you. It's just that they already, a guy always knows what he wants. He does, whether they tell you or not. They know what they want, and those who haven't figured shit out, they will tell you they don't have their shit together, or you will see. You'll see they don't have their shit together,
Yeah.
and once they do, they go for it like 100%. You get.
Yeah, the reason I said from experience is because if a guy doesn't introduce you to the friends, family members, like sisters, brothers, you know,
People that he considers family.
sister.
Yeah.
Hakuna kitu hapo.
Yeah.
Well, me, I learned that the hard way. Hey!
Yeah. It's
Yes.
And even if he does introduce you, to the
Because some of them
It's-
really do. They
Yeah.
introduce you to the whole village.
Yeah, to the whole village, yeah. But they're not, it depends on the hidden agenda. If there's a hidden agenda, anaweza kuintroduce just ndio aache kupewa pressure home. You know, like, it's not about you.
It's true.
It's about him. So,
Wow.
yeah.
I think
well,
I think at the end of the day, because
But I think
that's carrying my heart.
Yeah, your communication.
Yeah,
just
it's
to be-
communication.
Seek clarity.
Ask, and then also know what you want.
Yeah.
yeah, you should know what you want.
Yeah.
Because then you'll
If you
start
want
picking
marriage
out.
at that
You
particular
start
point,
picking out what clearly is not working, then you have that conversation. And if he's clearly not willing to have that conversation, chick, move on. Don't do that to yourself. If it is fun, do this. You can stay there. It's okay. However, if it backfires, just take your L and leave. Because you already know, you already saw the red flags, you chose to ignore
you
them.
saw the red flags, baby. You ignore the red flags.
You know what I used to
Rude
tell?
girl.
You know what I used to tell myself?
Yeah.
I remember because I used to have a lot of flings, Mimi and flings, every week. Every week.
Every week
I'm
we have a
telling
new guy.
Yes, let me tell you, they used to tell me, wiki kianza, hey, wiki ni nani? Because
Waleo ni nani?
waleo ni nani, it's
Yeah.
true. But you know what I used to tell myself? If I catch feelings and this guy is not feeling the same, so I'm the one who put myself there. I will take my L and leave. I
And
will
she
not.
used to.
I will not force issues. I shall not force issues. I did this to myself. Take accountability for your shit and just leave. Yeah, it's not and it shouldn't be that complicated though. You see, like that's the point. It is so simple. You like someone, you want to build a life with them. It is so simple. Do it.
Let me ask you
Do
guys.
it.
Do you think relationships should be hard?
No, it should be easy.
Even I don't think it should be hard. You know
Let
how
me
people
tell
say
you.
it's hard. I'm like,
Let me tell you, the real thing, if that is your person, you're each other's person, it will be simple. Hard times will come, but you two have each other. It shall be simple. You'll go through the hard times simply.
Simply.